Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. The State Emergency Service says it received 155 calls for help across the northern region of New South Wales overnight as the Hunter battled heavy rain, strong winds and flooding. A severe weather warning remains in place for heavy rainfall, flooding and hazardous surf. Minor to moderate flooding is expected around Bulga, Maitland and the Goswick Bridge today. David Webber from the SES says residents need to remain vigilant.
So we're asking people to be very mindful of those weather conditions, stay indoors, limit their travel, secure any items outside. It's a pretty strange sort of weather system, so, monitor that situation and to follow all the advice that is given by emergency services, including listening out for those evacuation warnings and potentially evacuation orders as well.
Maitland bore the brunt of last night's torrential rainfall as winds of up to 98 kilometres per hour were recorded along the Hunter coast. The Weather Bureau says the east coast low has now weakened into a trough, but more heavy falls are possible today. Maitland Airport topped the rain gauges for the region with 160 millimetres recorded since 9 a.m. yesterday. Trains are not running between Newcastle, Scone and Dungog due to water over the tracks at Sandgate, and the Golden Highway at Whittingham is closed at the New England Highway, and Wine Country Drive is closed between Tuckers Lane and McDonald's Road. The emergency zone for honeybees affected by the deadly varroa mite has now been extended to Port Stephens. Further mite infestations have been found at properties in Tanilba Bay, Saltash and Tomago, as well as Mayfield East and West and Summersby. 16 properties have now been affected. The Department of Primary Industry says all honeybees and hives within a 10-kilometre radius of affected properties will be euthanised. Hunter Local Land Services is encouraging farmers to fill out their annual land and stock return census. The census is crucial to properly document the number of livestock and how Hunter farmers are using their land. District Veterinarian Lyndall Stone says the census is important for Australia's food security.
There was an outbreak of an emergency animal disease such as foot and mouth disease or lumpy skin disease, those livestock markets would close immediately to Australian exports, and that would really negatively affect Australia's economy as well as the social circumstances and the health and well-being.
Police are concerned for the safety of officers and the public following a spate of car thefts by juveniles around Newcastle and Lake Macquarie. Police have again been involved in pursuits this morning of luxury cars taken by children as young as 12. It's believed up to 3 groups of young people are breaking into homes at night, stealing car keys and going on joyrides. 8 juveniles have been arrested in the past week, and police expect to make more arrests. They're again urging residents to keep doors and windows locked at night and not to keep car keys in central locations in the house. Singleton Council is hosting a barbecue event this month in a bid to engage the Indigenous community with employment and skills opportunities. The event will take place at the Singleton Heights Sports Centre from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. on Wednesday, July 20, with a focus on youth and upskilling. Vicky Brereton from Council says she's looking forward to a successful event.
Come along, have some food, have a barbecue, have a chat to the team here to talk about what are you experiencing, what do we think we could do about things, and just so we can understand what's the environment like. And that's a really great part to start to connect people together.
2NURFM Sport.
The Knights are confident they can still make the finals following their 38-12 win over the Titans at McDonald Jones Stadium on Friday. Newcastle's win marked their 5th this season and has them in 12th on the ladder, with a repeat of last season still possible. Coach Adam O'Brien says Chris Randall has been exceptional in the side following player injuries.
I'm really thankful that he's a part of our team. And we did say at the start of the year, it's not a team, it's a whole club, and it's going to take that to have a successful season. So he's played his part.
Merewether beat Hamilton 35-29 at Marcellin Park on the weekend, with a number of scrums to the Greens' credit. The side were awarded 2 scrum penalties and gave the Hawks a look at their own game, which is focused on dominance in scrums. And Hunter hockey Roo Mariah Williams scored a goal for the nation in their opening World Cup match with Japan. The Roos grabbed a 2-0 victory with 4 minutes remaining in what was a levelled contest up until that point. That's sport. I'm Jordan Regnis.
And the winning numbers in Weekend Lotto are 10, 15, 17, 31, 37 and 42, and the supplementaries are 7 and 11. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.